Hello, this is McLogo, and we're back with a video regarding FPV stuff. So I've got some new gimbals that I got today, the Pyrodrone gimbals, and maybe I'll have to show you first the radio that I'm using. That's the Tango II radio, TBS. Of course, I'm using it with a earless model with the Happy model, which is the slim, because I want to have choice. I want to use ELRS, but for me, the Tango is basically the perfect radio for me. I've got large hands, and it just fits my style. I'm a pincher. It just fits perfectly, and that's why I'm staying with TBS, and I think this can be a very nice upgrade, but we'll have to try it. I've already got the V2 gimbals inside, and these are already nicer than the standard ones, but I've seen these and I had to order them because I think this will upgrade the radio even more, and I'm hoping have a little bit a better feeling, or just a solid feeling that is always the same. Of course, it doesn't make you fly better at all, but they already feel very nice, and are really, just metal gimbals, and let's mount them and let's see how they feel, how the radio feels after that with the Pyrodrone gimbals. By the way, you can order these. I'm not even sure if they still got stock, because I ordered mine pretty early last year, and I think it's because of Chinese New Year, and these are produced in China. It will, of course, take maybe 1 month or more, or they will maybe not have produced many. By the way, these are from Mambo or the Tango, because these are the two radios that I've got. I'm using both with an ERS module. I also like Crossfire, that's also fine, but I'm just, I like the key phrase that you can put in, and it just binds with all the radios, and it feels good. We get some really nice small RXs that fit into basically every quad that are light, so that's my choice for flying. But of course, it's highly depends on what you like. If the ergonomics don't fit for you, then that's fine. I've also been looking at the Radio Master, the Zorro, also ELRS, which would be a nice radio perfectly with 250 milliwatt internal ELRS module. That would already be sufficient for me, but the issue is it has small gimbals, and I just like the full-size gimbals, and this fits perfectly. So I maybe could get used to it also, but for me, having full-size gimbals still a benefit. That's why I'm still hoping that maybe TBS would actually be able to use an internal ELRS model. Guess that will not happen, but you never know. I've also been looking at the Boxer, by the way, which also looks like a very interesting radio with a lot of battery capacity that you could use. You of course have to upgrade it, and you also have to buy or if you want to have metal gimbals, you have to buy the HE01 gimbals. But then for me, it would also be a very nice radio, as it's similar to the Mambo. But of course, this from a small compact size, it's just my preferred radio. By the way, this is an upgrade radio, but I also an upgrade antenna that I bought, which has a little bit better reception, and I really like it. That's why I'm also upgrading it, because for me this is the perfect fit for radio, and of course that can vary with everybody. Okay, let's go quickly through the build. I'll fast forward so that you just see the steps, maybe how to put them in, and then we'll have a final look at how they feel, how the stick feeling is. Because right now, currently, it's of course it's dark, and it's also winter, so the days are not that easy to fly. It's either raining, snowing, or just very cold, and I didn't have time now for the last week that I could go out and fly, but hopefully I can, as soon as I'm mounted, I hope that I can fly them on the weekend, that I can try a little bit, otherwise I will just fly them on the sim, and that's also fine. Okay, let's jump in. Actually, that's working. Okay. Okay, as you can see, we have finished putting these gimbals into the Tango II, and I really love them how they look. You know, I mean, this looks awesome. Just look at it, wonderful. It really, you know, looks upgraded. It's a little bit heavier, but I mean, they really feel nice. You can feel straight up the stop. It doesn't. There's no give. There's no plastic. I mean, the V2s are also really good and better than the first ones, but you still have on the edge. It's just a slide. You see here, you can press. It's okay, but you still have this slight margin for where they're not exact. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make you fly any better at all. That of course depends on your skill. But I love it. This is a good upgrade, and not sure if they're worth the money, but of course for me this is my go-to radio. I love the Tango II, as I said before, and something that I found out during working. If you have this set, you can use this perfectly, you know, for working on them like this. Of course, I use a small tip, and also for the grips, that some may have issues with removing the grips. I mean, I know if already fitting the grips is always a pain. That's the least part, or the least liked part that I do, and I use these. This is from an iFixit kit for removing stuff. You can go underneath these, and you can just pull them off easily with these. I anyway like iFixit tools, you know, for doing stuff on the quad. Doesn't always work, because here inside, you know, the holes are the screws are pretty far in, so we might have to have an Allen key or a hex key or a Torx that goes deeper in. But otherwise, a good set of tools always helps to work and to do things properly. And yeah, really happy with it so far. Now I only have to have a little bit of time and good weather, and then we can try this bad boy out by flying. Yeah, still works. And of course we have to calibrate them because they're not calibrated, but that's normal. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Maybe you could learn a little bit something, you know, how to take it apart. It's not all in details. I guess there are better guides for that, but just, you know, to show you these nice new gimbals. And if you also want to buy them, Pyrodrones, or you can also buy them or order them for TBS, from TBS directly. As it says on the cover, it's also licensed by Team Black Sheep. So yeah, for me, I'm happy. A true upgrade. Thanks a lot for watching. And oh, by the way, one thing, a disclaimer that I normally always forgot to mention in videos, and I always had to write it underneath the video. I'm not sponsored at all by any of these companies. I just use them. I pay for all the parts that I use that are flying. I also do not want to get sponsored, because I buy the stuff and it's mine, and I can say whatever I want, and just, you know, give me my opinion. I try to be objective, kind of, but you know, of course, everybody's got an opinion and maybe also a bias. But for me, I like these radios. I guess I would also like the Radio Master stuff, like the Boxer, but as now this is just for me the perfect fit for my hands and everything. And yeah, it's cool. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.